Happy Monday. Here's what's happening this week in greatassistant.com. So there's actually 3 areas I'm really focused on this week. Great Assistant, our vlog, and my mental health. In Great Assistant, there's really 3 areas that I'm focused on. Keeping sales steady at 1 spot sold per week. And then in marketing, doing our Thursday webinar. And then also building out our liquidator offer, where I'm hoping to get actually 4 parts completed. A liquidator offer is something Frank Kern teaches in his Ultimate Webinar Blueprint. One of the big objections to buying advertisement to bring people to your webinar is that it costs a lot of money. You're actually selling something to people in the days leading up to the webinar, and hopefully enough people buy your online course or whatever it is you're offering so that it wipes out the cost of advertising. The third area in Great Assistant is definitely HR and training. And in fact, this is our biggest bottleneck by far. In fact, it's why I brought Emily on. Being able to scale up this business depends on us having enough people like Emily and I who can onboard new entrepreneurs and then consult with them to unpack their brain. And that's something that really sets our service apart, is the big time concierge service. Really in a lot of ways doing their homework for them to prepare for a new assistant to come on. Right now, Emily does not know enough about internet business to confidently and competently be able to lead an onboarding session between an entrepreneur and us. My goals this week are to have 5 delegation sessions with Emily so she can gain that confidence and competence. I'm also looking to have her learn much more about internet business tools like WordPress, ClickFunnels, Leadpages, OptimizePress, Facebook ads, etc. Obviously, she doesn't need master's level ability in those tools. She needs to understand them just enough so that she can have a meaningful conversation with entrepreneurs. The next area that's taking up a significant amount of my time is our video blog, which you're watching right now. The first thing that's really going to help me reduce my overall effort and time is coming up with version 1 of the format of the video blog. I've spent a few weeks studying different formats and I think I'm getting pretty close. Secondly, my good friend Ryan Masters, a YouTube superstar in his own right, recommended a phenomenal book called Shoot Video That Doesn't Suck. I've started using that book. It's made a massive difference. And so I'm looking forward to completing that book this week. I'd also like to complete 2 vlog episodes or more. I would like each of those episodes to take me personally less than 90 minutes. And I'd like the episodes to last less than 5 minutes to keep them nice and tight. Once I get these items in place, then I will be able to pass off a lot of the editing to an editor, which will be another big time saver. The third and final major area for this week is my own mental health. Last week, I was way too cabin fever, shack happy, whatever you want to call it. 2 ways that I can address that is I want to make some plans early in the week to go out on both Friday night and Saturday night. Definitely not for benders or any kind of wild outings, just to get out of the house, be around other human beings, be with friends, whatever it takes. The second area is I'm hoping by 2 a.m. each weeknight, I will start brushing my teeth. Now maybe that sounds a little bit funny. A great bit of wisdom out of a book called Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. I've had 0 success trying to tell myself, oh, I'm gonna go to bed by 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., whatever that time is. In his book, Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg describes how our habits are really just 3 parts: cue, routine, reward. And so if you want a different outcome or different habit, you need to take a look at how can you either amp up the reward, or how can you identify a better cue, or I guess, how can you smooth out that routine in the middle? For me, if the reward is feeling rested, I know by reverse engineering that, ultimately what it comes down to is me having that mental pattern interrupt to stop working and start brushing my teeth. I'm welcome to go back to work after I brush my teeth. What usually happens though is brushing my teeth leads to flossing, leads to washing my face, and before I know it, I'm in bed, and in fact, I am getting to bed by 2:30 a.m. and subsequently feeling rested for the rest of the week. So those are my goals for this week in greatassistant.com. I'm super excited to get started and see what we do. Let's get to work.